Hey Sagittarius, hey Capricorn, welcome in. Let's check your energy and see what's going on between you all. Most High God, I invite your presence here and just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We just take authority over every demonic infiltrated energy that's trying to make its way in this realm inside of another person to operate by filth and disgust. We just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We take authority in our rightful position with you in the heavenly realms, and we just thank you for Archangel Michael and the host of heaven that fights for the truth's sake. And we just command every foul demonic thing to leave a situation right now. You have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands. There's fighting out here. The Four of Pentacles. We have the Sun card. And then the Queen of Pentacles is here. So both your energies are showing up. And since there's pride, conceit, and ego out here. And at the same time, something positive is going to take place with a freaking force on something out here. Somebody's got some type of competition, or somebody feels like there's a competition, or whatever that's about. I don't really know what that means for you. But when you're in tune with God, folks, and you got your mind on Him, this stuff is petty, stupid, and childish. You got freaking problems. You have the main female coming out here. So you have two feminine energies that are out here. Both your energies are coming out in the feminine energy. The occupation, somebody that you work with is out here around some type of fighting situation. I don't know, you're out toiling and laboring, or something that you do for work. And then the wealthy man is out here. Okay, well, we got somebody who's counting all that they have. And also there's greed out here attached to some stuff with an energy. Okay, let's see, get some more information out here. But there's definitely something about work. And there's fighting. And somebody's trying to block something. But I also see somebody able to stand their ground regardless what's going on in some matter. Show me more information. You have a perverted piece of nasty individual coming out here that jumps in bed with anything and everything with that Knight of Wands. I say that because there is a lizard here, and the lizard is nasty. Okay, all right. Then you have the Seven of Cups, and somebody's trying to take a really creative type of a lateral approach in how to do something out here. Okay, somebody's dealing with a nutso. Somebody's jealous over something on your job, or whatever that is, or something like that. Somebody's nasty out here, folks. Somebody got immature problems somewhere. You also have the Six of Pentacles and the, what is this? The Six of Wands is here. Okay, well, we also have the Nine of Swords at the top of the deck, and the two, there's this plot out here. Just came out in the other Sagittarius readings. Disgusting, filthy, demonic, gross, and full of perversion, I guess. A bunch of marriages were up in there, and people saying hallelujah. There's crazy creeps that don't really care about God. They care about taking your freaking money. So somebody is mental out here. They got freaking mental issues. The Death card is here. Yeah, it's all plot. It's all a freaking plot. Why do you have to show up that way, crazy kook? What's wrong with you? Well, you're perverted. That's what's wrong. Somebody got some type of a bribe out here, because it just came out in that reading, and it stated on the card. Once they do the bribe, what somebody wanted them to do, they took the bribe for the money. Okay, they sit here counting all these monies. Yeah, all I got to do is get this thing done for this death matter out here, on whatever you did for it, fool. And the card stated that right after you get done doing what the freak wants you to do, they coming after you, killing you, and take all that money back that you agreed to. Now, That's nasty, and people don't realize that a bribe will pervert your way, is what God Almighty says. That's why there's a perversion showing itself, and the bribe is out here, so let Yehovah Elohim speak on. If you thought you were going to do something nasty to somebody, the nastiness actually, the joke's on you if you thought it was funny. Got a confusion out here because somebody got a pervert on them. Show me the Seven of Cups. Somebody's ex out here, or you're showing up that way. I don't know. Somebody trying to get their balance. There's war out here. There's war out here. Somebody trying to get their balance, and we just don't engage in it. Why are you engaging in some type of stupid thing out here? Five of Wands out here twice. Confusion's out here. So that's what, you know what that tells me, according to the Most High God, where envy and strife is and confusion can be found, there's every evil work. Somebody's got a jealous on them, and they got a perversion and a confusion, and they're evil somewhere. They got a root of evil because they got greed on them. They think this wealthy man energy is going to get them what they want, and all that, or whatever the person is doing on your job. Whether your boss knows or is involved in the nonsense, don't know, don't care, but somebody's engaged in some really nasty business out here in their kook brain. Somebody is. There's the law, hey, or there's actually, you know, a lawyer is out here involved in something specifically. Show me, look people, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't do what's right, may the wrath of God come upon you, because it's going to, because you do know what's right. You know, you're sitting here looking at the law, and you people don't even uphold the law. Talk about perverted nonsense that we can read about right out of the book of Isaiah. God says that the law's just fallen to the ground. Nobody even cares about even calling out for justice. Well, I call out for it. I call out for it. Something's stupid out here. You got somebody got mental problems out here. If the Queen of Swords is not in the upright, she's going to lie all the time. She's got psychological problems. Somebody does. Somebody's kook out here. There's stupidness showing up. Back to back in these readings. We got, I mean, it's right here. Somebody's mental. They can't even freaking think straight. The game changes now, doesn't it? Knowing that actually when you do what you think that you're going to do for all that money that they promised you, it's actually going to get you 6 feet under. They lied to you. Somebody's got in. So if that's a Libra energy here, and we just seen the scales there. In one of their combination readings, there was a bigamist there. Okay, and just a second ago in that Scorpio Sagittarius reading, we had 3 Hierophants come out there, and some stupid stuff is really nasty. And that Queen of Pentacles was there as well, and the rune that came out was looting up on somebody's life, and all the money was around somebody. Okay, that bribe is here. It is still here, and people playing some stupid games, got some crazy on them, done some nasty business out here, and you're actually the losers, folks. You can talk about, my God, some nutcase demons in the earth realm. Something about a driver is here as well, because it came out in the morning. Show me right now energy in the hidden Most High God. Shamefulness out here, folks. Somebody's going to go to prison. This word goes to prison. You will go to prison. Understand me? You're actually going to go to prison beyond this realm for all this nonsense, all this perverted, stupid disgust. You prove to be a crazy in the earth realm. You enjoy doing nasty business out here? Yes, you do enjoy being nasty, because God said so. He said so in that Libra reading. I think it was one of those Libra connection readings. That piece of filth bag came out. Whoever the person is, they're not fair. They get off on being mean. That's why there's strife out here, because somebody's a mental case and a freaking half. Whoever the person is. There's the gentleman out here as well, whether he be upright or the kook as well. I don't really know. There's people involved in some stuff. You got the fish. Okay, well, anyway, the nasty stinky fishes were just there. You got a he, she, dyke or something going on somewhere. Most I said there was some lesbianism piece of nuts, something going on. It's why there's confusion. God says that stuff gives you confusion. Okay? Your dictionary calls it a perversion. Alterating things. Somebody worked for the government. Something about protection energy is also out here. Something by water. Finances are around some stuff. Somebody's a freaking a user. The confusion is here as well. Somebody deals with bad stuff because they don't even know what they are anymore. They don't even know what they are anymore. They're a lost cause. Whoever the crap this is that you're working with, or whatever you worked on, or whoever you think you are, trying to be some perverted piece of creep out here, or you're jealous of somebody and you're the ex, or you just marry everybody. Whoever the energy is tonight doing this stuff. Thanks, Jehovah. I needed a good laugh. We got some kooks in the earth, don't we? God. Most I want somebody to get up and not be afraid and just do whatever you're supposed to do. Somebody needs to put their finger in the face of this piece of crazy out here, wrap the cord around their neck, and hang them up on their own gallows. Okay, because that's exactly what they try and do, is kill and plot somebody else. Why don't you go hang on your own freaking cord, you ditch? Somebody's cousin's involved in this matter. The Most High says to speak not to a fool because they don't want your wisdom. I'm not speaking to fools. I'm speaking to people who got their brain up on them. And we are not to be afraid. God is with us. These piece of nutcase twisted people can't even figure out what they are. There's 81 genders that you can find on the internet. They can't figure it out. Just a simple pull my britches down, let me see what I am, or what my birth certificate says that I am. They're nutcases out here. They're demonics. God says in the book of Enoch that it is written that in the last days they would be causing these wars because they're mixed race seed demonics. That's what these things are. They're a nothing, a no one, a cuckoo. They can't touch you and I. We belong to the Most High God. There's something about a fire situation out here. Okay, well, anyway, there's a Leo specifically involved in something. Well, that King of Wands kept coming out in the reverse. Person's so it's right here. Whoever it was in the reverse of that energy. If you're upright, you're upright. Somebody's not, because he came out with all this stupid. Somebody thinks that person's a competition somewhere, and the person's a kook brain. Somebody fighting over somebody who don't even really give a rip about nothing. He's out here to take you out, or the he, she is, or what. The person's a nothing. The person's a kook. Kept coming out in the reverse. He's a nothing. Just like with all these people you're fighting with. You're just stupid out here on this reading. It's dumb. Anyway, it says that the wicked through the pride of their countenance will not seek after Elohim. Elohim is in none of their thoughts. That's why this crazy stuff is out here. It says his ways are always grievous. It says Elohim's judgments are far out of his sight. And for his enemies, he puffs up at them. And he says in his heart, I'm never, ever going to be moved. And I'm never going to see any kind of adversity. Well, guess what, douchebag? You are going to see adversity because God's going to punch you out. You're filthy at what you're doing out here to other people's lives. You romper room, baby, perverted, nasty, swelling dough with pride. That's right here. They're so prideful. You know why I say that? Because this is here and all this is here, and this is the second sun card in this deck that I left in the card deck for an over-the-top sun card. So we deal with somebody swelled up in their pride and ego so freaking bad, and they're wicked, and through their pride they don't think God's whatever, that they're never going to see any kind of adversity, but God's going to get up in the fool's face. It's ridiculous. FBI connections are out here. Murder is that? Yes, there's murder right here. Is that okay, folks? I mean, the person gets off on it. God said today to get a chain because the whole city was full of bloody crimes. They get off on the nonsense. We're gonna alter people's towers. We're gonna watch you on your driving apps. We're gonna follow you where you go. We got money around you. We took some inheritance out for you and life insurance, and then we're just gonna kill you. And no, you're not. Not the people of God that walk with Most High God and keep His commandments. You won't do nothing to us. Period. Jehovah's on our side. Whom shall we fear? We don't fear you. Put your fish in your pants or whatever it is in there, whatever you say you are. whatever, what number of the 81 genders are you? It's excrement. It's the backside of stuff, right? God says he laughs at his enemies every day. You're going to be charged because it just came out in the Scorpio Sagittarius reading. Because that's all they do is just use people. You're in error. You're going to go to jail. Again, the word prison's out here for your piece of crazy murderous acts. You're in error somewhere. If you work for the FBI, you're dirty there then, I guess. A bus connection, an animal connection. Okay, well, that's why they're crazy. Somebody's had bestiality out here. God puts the word bestiality and same sex in the same exact verse, where your dictionary, your regular dictionary, at the etymology of the word perversion calls that homosexuality and somebody who's got psychological problems. So it's all tied in together, and they're animalistic because, well, they've got the mark of the beast on them. They've done something with the beast, and they do some stuff with technology that's also called artificial intelligence, which is also called an animal, and they just sit here doing some stuff unethically to people's lives, and God's going to punch you for that stuff, folks. Something's over and complete here. Thank you, Jehovah. This says to take heed to what you do, judge. For you don't judge for man, God says, you judge for Jehovah. So you better listen to what this says again that's out here. You're judging for God, not man. It says, wherefore now let the fear of God be upon you. Can you do it? Because if you don't, you're a disgrace to society, and you need your little robe just completely just ripped off of you for the people to see how excrement you really are if you are not going to do what's right in this situation. Because you do know what's right. How dare you people put your hand up for society and say, call us if you need us, man. And y'all are the ones behind this nonsense going on. A lot of y'all are. If y'all were upright, I would have had a conversation by now. A real one. A real one. Anyway, the Most High says, take heed and to do it, to let his fear come upon you. Because there is no iniquity with the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, nor respect of persons, nor taking of gifts or bribes. Somebody's like, you're taking my gifts secretly? This idiot is in the secret. This is finances. Your bribe is right here with the Six of Pentacles. Here's my gift. Here's my finances and my bribe. Can you do something for me? And can you tickle the wires for me? And can we do something here? And can you protect me because I'm wicked? Hey, I got all this money for you. Can you do it? And God says he's not biased and he's no respecter of persons. You're going to reap what you sow if you don't do what's right in this situation. I don't care what titles you people hold. I'm judging for God on this table, and I'll be strict on it. What's happened is disgraceful, and you want to call a wicked party that's got a mental issue a person of being okay? Oh, you're fine. Okay, I'll call you okay. And all those hierophants just came out, and they were cloaking and everything. I said, oh, yeah, you're righteous. No, they're not. They're crazy, folks. Somebody's crazy out here. A group of people are. FBI's right there with the death card. Secret sex going on. Secret money. Things happening on property. That's a legal rune. Well, somebody's going to be charged. Somebody needs to be charged. Some of us are tired of being taken advantage of, sitting here starving, wondering how we're going to pay our bills, and somebody else is sitting up in here just because they got some freaking connections. We don't care that this person don't have nothing. We got it all. That's crazy of you. That's freaking crazy of you. And you're demonic. And you will be charged beyond this realm. Like I said, this has been very suffered, and shame on people who are not going to get up in here and do what's right. God's telling you what to do, and if you disobey God, you mark my words, you're going to wish that you would have done what's right when you had the time to do it. That there's a freaking perversion going on, and how could you people sit there and look into your mirror knowing that nasty business is taking place in our earth, and you put your little mouth mask on in front of the masses of people knowing that y'all are nuts. I don't really even want to understand it. Yeah, I don't want to understand it. You will be charged. I declare and decree it. You will pay for every bit of suffering that people have had to suffer by this nonsense, and your greed just got you a ticket to hell, man.